A Toms River man wants answers after his dog, dropped off at a local PetSmart for grooming, dies under their care. Now, what makes this story even worse is this is the third dog to die at a PetSmart in the past 4 months. Tom DiDonato has the full story. Tom, what is going on?
That's right, Bill. Chuck Crawford dropped off his two corgis, Abby and Harley, at a PetSmart in Toms River. 3 hours later, he was expecting a phone call from PetSmart that the dogs were ready. Harley was okay, but Abby was deceased.
I'm lost. I'm devastated. I'm overwhelmed over the loss of my 8-year-old dog.
PetSmart told Crawford that he had to pick up the deceased dog at another PetSmart in Brick.
It was a voice I didn't recognize. She identified herself as being from PetSmart. She was kind of broken up, but she was very cold and brutal about it. She said, "Abby's dead. You have to go to PetSmart in Brick to pick up the remains."
In December, 2 dogs died at the Flemington PetSmart, a week apart from one another. PetSmart said an internal review was conducted to help us better understand the timeline of events and what happened. Crawford said he took Abby's body to the Animal Health Diagnostic Lab in Ewing for a necropsy. Hopefully this will bring the family some closure, especially as Harley has since been diagnosed with cancer and has only 2 months to live.
The necropsy, which is an autopsy on an animal, did it uncover anything? Have they released any information based on that?
It's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks before they get results.
All right, and any answer as to why they moved the dog's body from the Toms River PetSmart to another location in Brick?
There was no reason, and when Crawford went to pick up the dog, I have a photo of this. It was put in this box. You had to see it, what it looked like. Kind of a cold way to see your dog again.
All right, so after the results of the necropsy are in, I'm sure you'll keep us posted. Thank you, Tom. All right, let's introduce the A-plus panel for tonight's show. We're joined by attorney Misty Maris. Good to see you again, Misty.
Thank you.
You're back. And pop culture expert Lisa Durden back with us. Always good to see you, Lisa.
Thank you.
And Republican attorney and editor and founder of the Save Jersey blog, Matt Rooney, back. So let me ask you as a lawyer first. This is the third dog to die while being groomed at a PetSmart and different locations. What do you think? Is there a lawsuit here?
Well, look, these things are always fact specific, and whether there's any connection between what was going on at these different PetSmarts, they're going to have to look at the policies. But of course, when you put your possession, a prized possession, an expensive piece of property, and there's somebody else's care, and they violate that duty to take care of that property, there could certainly be a lawsuit.
Lisa, you said you grew up with dogs.
I did.
Right? And you're a fan of dogs. I mean, dogs are a part of the family. It's even more. I realize legally speaking it's property, but anybody that owns dogs, we've rescued dogs. They're part of the family.
Yeah, when I heard about this, the Twilight Zone and that music, dooney, 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 it's like a mystery's going on. I'm thinking, how the hell did that happen? So I just wonder if there was something already going on there. They're going to find out if there was something going on with the dog before. Maybe the dog had a heart attack. But one thing I noticed about dogs is dogs like different people at different times. So he took his dog to the PetSmart before. Maybe the person that was handling the dog before, the dog liked the person. Maybe this time the dog didn't like the person and they had a heart attack. I mean, I don't know. But I just think that the bottom line here was the communication. Why didn't they tell the man something was going on?
Misty, what do you think? Is there a liability here on the part of PetSmart?
The issue is what happened to this dog? What was the cause of death? And that's going to be the critical question about whether or not there's liability. But I would say you bring your dog to a PetSmart. Your expectation isn't that the dog is dead, injured, much less dead. So this is going to be something that needs to be investigated to really find out what happened.